Hi everyone, in today's video we are going to be making some lemon pepper charcoal chicken. So the plan was to cook it outside on the charcoal. The wind is a lot more higher than predicted, although it has died down now. It's still pretty windy, like it will be too windy to cook outside. So I might end up cooking them in the oven, but that's okay. I would prefer to do it outside, but we'll see how the wind goes. Plus it's also starting to rain. It's not supposed to rain today. But anyway, we're going to season up some chicken, like get it all marinated now, and in about 3-4 hours time we'll come back to cook. Alright, so I'm going to be working with 2 kilos of chicken, but before we start with the chicken I want to get the marinade sorted. So I got a fresh lemon from my mum's tree. I do want to zest about half of this lemon, but I don't actually have a zester and the grater is dirty and I can't be bothered washing it. So I'm just doing it the harder way. So I'm just thinly slicing off this zest, and then we're going to get this chopped up really fine. So I'm going to go around for about half of the lemon.
Figured out what I'm having for lunch, if you haven't guessed.
Tiramisu.
Homemade.
No, it's not. I should make one though. That would be a fun video to do.
Oh yeah, you should comment below if she should make a tiramisu.
Alright, so that didn't take that long at all to get it fine like this. I could probably keep on going, but I'm just kind of can't be bothered, so that will be fine. And just chopping it as well, you can really smell how just delicious it is. So my dodgy juicing setup, I'm just going to juice this lemon. You probably would want to use 2 lemons, but because this one is a nice fresh juicy one, I'm just going to go with the 1. But you probably would want like 1/3 to 1/2 cup worth of juice. Alright, so I got my juice and my zest in this bowl. It's probably more about on the 1/3 cup mark. It's not quite 1/2 cup, but that's fine. I'm going to add I'm going to add the same amount of water as I do juice. So I'm going to add about 1/3 cup of water. And adding water won't necessarily water down the flavor. It's just going to stretch the amount of liquid that we have and not make it so pungent without making it watered down. So because this is all going to sit for the next 3-4 hours, this water is going to get that really nice lemon flavor through it. And now for the seasonings, I'm going to do a teaspoon of white pepper, a tablespoon of garlic powder, about a teaspoon of salt, and a teaspoon of black pepper. I'm going to add about 1/2 teaspoon of thyme leaves, and I'll squeeze in about a tablespoon of honey. So the best way that I find, oh, there's feathers on there. Sometimes these are really good. I just get the 2 kilo bag from Coles. I think it's $8.50 now. But one way I find easy is right in the joint here with the wingtip. You just go straight down. I should get another bowl to put this discard away. And then with your flat and your drummet, you just get that excess skin. You just kind of cut it until you're at the joint. And then you should... Oh, this one's snapped. Okay, this one's making a lie out of me. You should just be able to pop it out, but that one didn't really work. You can just go straight down if you want, but the thing with going straight down, which I should have just shown, but I chucked it in, is you can cut through the cartilage and then have floating bits of cartilage everywhere, which it wouldn't be good. Alright, so we'll try again. So we'll pop it out just like that. So now you can see the cartilage, so you won't cut through the cartilage. Because if you go straight down, sometimes you can get a little bit of that cartilage, and then when you eat, that can fall out. So once that's popped out, you just get your knife onto the side and you press down. Alright, so now I've got all of the chicken in the bowl. I'm just going to take this whisk and try and maneuver it and get all of these bits of chicken marinated or covered in the marinade. I would normally go in with my hands, but just because my hands are kind of sensitive, and they're not having a good day today. My hands are quite sore today. I don't have any gloves, so I would, normally just dive right in with my hands and get it over and done with, but I think I need a spoon. Actually, we'll go in with some tongs. just because the lemon is obviously wouldn't be very good for my hands. So this is just going to sit just over there, and yeah, we'll come back to cook up in about 3 hours. Alright, so with the charcoal, to start off getting the chimney going and getting the charcoal beads going, I just used a fire lighter, light that on fire with a lighter, and then pop on my my chimney cage full of charcoal on top. And this will probably go for about 20 minutes, and you can see the fire going up in the different stages. And once they're kind of all ashed over, for the most part, they don't have to be completely, but you do want a majority of them ashed over and the fire to reach at the top of the chimney, I dump them in this charcoal cooker. This is a rotisserie charcoal cooker, but it has a grate so we can cook things on it as well. And once I've dumped in the charcoal and I put on the grates, I want the grates to heat up for maybe about 5 minutes before I put on the chicken wings. And when I do put on the chicken wings, we're going to let them sit for about 5 minutes and give them a turn. Let it sit for 5 minutes, give them another turn, and keep repeating that process of 5 minutes turning, 5 minutes turning, for a total of about 40-45 minutes. And that way I can ensure that they are completely fully cooked through. And with chicken wings, there's a lot of fat content on them, so they won't necessarily dry out with that time in this method. So we'll definitely know they'll be cooked, and we'll also definitely know that they won't be dry and taste so sharp and just dry and horrible. They will be really, really good. And this will also help to prevent burning, as the charcoal can get really, really hot. Alright, so the chicken, it only cooked for about 30 minutes, and the first, I think 1 or 2 flips, I was flipping it every 5 minutes. Then I changed the time to about 4 minutes. But yeah, I just kept flipping it every 4 minutes. I was settling on, and the total cooking time was about 30 minutes. And for our side, I just got this beetroot slaw or beet slaw from Coles. But it came with some crumbled feta, which I love feta. I didn't realise it was going to be feta, or any cheese actually. So, happy with that. Oops. And the sauce is a beetroot balsamic sauce. So that's pretty cool. So it's got the beetroot sauce, and there's also bits of beetroot inside as well. I should have probably mixed the feta cheese in and then added the sauce, but oh well. And yeah, so that is our dinner done. So easy, so simple, so quick. And the smell of this, even that smells good, but the smell of this is like, oh, I love cooking on charcoal. I'm definitely glad we ended up, like, the wind kept down, so we did cook outside. I'm so happy about that. Alright, so my dinner, so I got the beetroot slaw, some wings, whoa. So we're going to try this beetroot slaw. I hope I like it. The only beetroot I actually do like is, like, in the can. I don't normally like fresh beetroot, but it's also been years since I last tried fresh beetroot. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not the best. I don't know. So now for a chicken wing. This one got a little more dark, but it is also charcoal chicken, so it should be fun. I don't think it will like taste burnt, but yum. I don't know if it's picking up on the camera, but she is juicy, fully cooked through, not dry at all. It's good. The lemon flavour is going to be a bit too overpowering, but perfect. Drummet. What do you prefer, flats or drummets? I definitely much prefer the flats. It's good. A beetroot slaw doesn't really pair well with it. I don't really like that beetroot slaw. But it's like not gross, but it's just not good. But those are the flavours. Yeah, I don't know. I wish I stuck with something I knew, but that's fine. But that's all for today's video. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe down below so you don't miss out on future videos. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!